Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is BEDSHEETS. In today's video, I want to give a little bit of information about the government quarantine facilities here in Nagaland, Kohima specifically. So when I decided to come back to Kohima, I was pretty confused. I had lots of questions and doubts about the quarantine centers, about what I should carry along with me, what I should do, what I should not do. And as a returnee, it can be pretty confusing because there's not a lot of information out there where you can know all this stuff. I know it's the first time for everyone being in a pandemic like this, so yeah, there's no one to blame about that. But I hope that anyone who's watching this video and wants to come back to Nagaland finds this useful. There are, I think, 2 quarantine centers here in Kohima. There were a lot more before, but now there's only 2. There's one at K-Badze and there's another one at Kohima. So I'm staying at K-Badze Quarantine Center. I'm just gonna give you a quick tour of my room. There are 2 beds in here. This is where I sleep, and this is where I keep all my other stuff. And you get a chair in every room. And you don't get a table in every room, but I think if you ask for it, you can get it, because I asked for it because I need a table to work on. And this is the view outside of my room. It's pretty fresh actually. So yeah, so these rooms, they don't come with curtains, so if you need a curtain, you can, I think, use a bed sheet or something to cover the window. But I don't need one, so I just leave it bare like that. And there's a kitchen here which I don't use, but if you have lots of stuff and you need some place to keep your stuff, I think you can use this as well. It's very empty, so my voice is echoing everywhere. There's another room here. Yes, there are 2 more beds here, and I think this was initially meant for 4 people to stay in when there were a lot of people in the quarantine centers, but now there's less people coming in, so I think it's just meant for 1 person to stay, or 2 maybe. That's my bathroom. It's clean. Okay, it's clean. Let me show you what the buildings look like from the outside. So this is an empty building. There were some people staying here before, but I think they left yesterday. That's the other building. I think there are some people still staying there. So pretty much every building looks like this. I stay in the 2nd floor, by the way. Let me show you what the outside looks like from my room. So yeah, this is what it looks like. I try to sweep it once a day, at least. There are 4 rooms in here. There are 4 rooms in the 2nd floor. I stay alone in here. That's the view. You can see Medical College from here, National Medical College, and I don't know which part of Kohima that is. Sorry. Yeah, it's pretty fresh out here. Oh, the empty rooms look like this, by the way. There's nothing here. You get a pillow and a blanket. I don't use the blanket, but I use the pillow. And if you're lucky, you get this sponge, this thick sponge to sleep on. This is a toilet brush and a bucket. Okay, there's 2 buckets in here. Mugs. There's nothing, so you need to so you get a broom and a dustpan as well. They provide stuff like toothpaste, toothbrush, soap, hand sanitizer, and I think that's pretty much what they provide. Besides that, there are a number of things that you should bring. The number one important thing for me was a water boiler or water heater, because since Kohima is very, very cold and I cannot take a shower in cold water, I need hot water to bathe in. So a water heater is very important, and not just because of that, but it's recommended that you drink lots of hot water in order to keep your immune system strong. And number two, noodles. Sometimes you don't get food at the right time, or sometimes you get really hungry in the middle of the night. I don't know about you, but I do. So yeah, noodles are great. The third thing I would recommend is pickles. Even if you don't like the food here that much, you can always have it with pickle. So I would recommend pickles. The other thing that I would recommend is an emergency light or LED light. The lights don't go out most of the time, but in case if it does, it can get quite dark in here. Other thing that I would recommend to bring are spoons. You just get plastic spoons, so if you can get your own metal spoon, that would be great. The other thing that you need to bring is your own bed sheet, your own pillow cover, and blanket. So they give you a blanket, but it's pretty thin and it can get pretty cold in here at night, especially when it rains. So this is kind of like the blanket that they give. It's very thin. Your family is allowed to bring you stuff from the outside. So if in case you don't carry any of this stuff, then it's fine if your family can still bring it for you. But because of the situation here, you never know when there's gonna be another lockdown. So I recommend that you carry most of this stuff on your own. Okay, let's go down and grab our food. Video lazım mı? Hả? Nay lo nói toàn là face. So this is the food that we get. You get a water bottle along with your food. You get 2 water bottles in a day. So that's kind of less for me. So if you want extra, I think you can ask for it. I do. Let me open this real quick. So this is our food. So what do we have here today? We have rice, we have dal, I think that's tinned fish curry or something, and radish and carrot salad. So yeah, it's good, it's okay. So let's start eating. Well, the food isn't that bad. Well, if you're a picky eater, I mean, you might not like it that much, but if you're not, well, it's good. It's chili. I never had chili like this my entire life. It's good, actually. I think it goes with the food. Fried red chili. Okay, that's hot. It's pretty hot. So if you have have any questions or doubts, you can let me know in the comments and I will try my best to answer them for you. So if you know anyone who is coming back to Kohima, you can share with them this video. Until then, bye.